right? Shalom, shalom. All right, where the Hebrew Israelites here to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, to speak about the upliftment of Yahweh Shai, which is the only begotten Son of the Heavenly Father Yahweh, coming back to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel. First and foremost, we want to face the east and give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakash. It belongs to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations. Much love and respect to Akim out there pushing his word out in truth and sincerity. All right? So, you know, things are getting hot and heavy.
Right.
You know, we're in a time when brothers should be doing lessons consistently, man. We ain't in the time of playing games, man. Okay? And if you're not doing lessons consistently, that means your head is in the world. All right? There's no two things about it. Okay? And this is why Yahweh Shai said, a man cannot serve two masters.
That's right.
Okay, get me that.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So when we come to this truth, we gotta be diligent and on fire for this thing, man. Especially where we're at now. Okay, a lot of things are happening, man. A lot of things are happening. Every time you turn on the YouTube, you see it. Breaking news. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 6. I'm gonna start at verse 22. It says, "The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light."
Right. Single means what? Focused.
Yep.
All right. So if you're focused on this truth, you're gonna grow and you're gonna be full of light. All right. You see certain brothers, they grow, they get, they start to have different, better insights, when it comes to lessons and things of that nature. Because them brothers, you notice those brothers are diligent. All right. Go ahead.
It says, verse 23, "But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness."
Yeah, but if your eye is evil, right, it'll be full of darkness, right? So what's happening? If your eye has more darkness than light, you're becoming more dim. Okay, go ahead.
"If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness?"
Right, that's right. How great is that darkness, man? You want the light to overshine the darkness, man. Okay, we know we ain't gonna be doing lessons 24/7, but we know that some brothers damn near do lessons 24/7. But at the end of the day, you're in the world, so you do certain things. But at the same time, you don't want the darkness to outweigh the light, because it shows, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, it says, verse 24, "No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other."
Right. So you start getting into the world, and guess what? The truth becomes a burden to you. Okay, because you're so much into the world, you're so much into the things of this world. All right, so the truth becomes a burden to you. So what happens? You end up hating the truth. Okay. I gotta do another lesson. Oh gosh. I gotta go to camp again. Right? I want to go to the movies with my woman. I want to do this and that. Go ahead.
It says, "Or else he will hold to the one and despise the other."
That's right. Begin to despise the truth. Look down on the work that you have to do. Go ahead.
It says, "Ye cannot serve the Most High and Mammon."
Right. You can't serve the Most High and Mammon. Matter of fact, look up the word mammon. Look up the word mammon. All right.
Yeah. This is the word mammon and the blue letter in the Greek. It says mammonas. It says mammon, treasure, riches, where it is personified or opposed to the Most High.
Yeah, because you know why? Because what's the main thing that brothers be worried about outside of the truth? A lot of times is money.
Yeah.
It's getting that money. What am I going to do when I get that money? Or when you get the money, how to spend it. Okay? But then you got brothers that actually work a lot, and then they're still constantly doing their lessons because the fire is still in them. Okay? I had all kind of jobs, man. I worked all kind of different things. I would do one job, then I would do Uber after the job for X amount of hours. But I still get my lessons in, man. All right? So is the fire in you? Because if the fire is in you, nothing could stop you from prophesying. Nothing can stop you from doing lessons. Okay, so you got to make sure that you're not letting that fire dim out. Go ahead.
Strong's definition.
So like, it's just a question. Just to add on, it's a question of priorities. You know, understanding that you have to do those lessons. Yahushua said unto Peter, if you love me, feed my sheep. You'll understand that the importance of doing the work of putting out those lessons, pushing forth the name of Yahweh. If you want to, saying in the world, if you want to do it, if it's important in your eyes, you're gonna make time for it. See?
That's right. That's right. Okay. Do you have the next one?
Yeah. But there was more.
You're reading?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Strong's definition, it says confidence, wealth, personified, it says avarice. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, good.
Revelation 3:15. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would that thou wert cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold.
Yeah, you're playing on the fence. You're playing on the fence. You don't want to be on the fence, man. You want to be certain that Yahweh Shai is working with you, man. Okay? And he works with those that put in the work. You know what I'm saying? You putting in the work, he gonna be with you, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And sincerity and in truth. Go ahead.
Yeah, so like the scriptures say, to draw nigh unto the Most High, he's going to draw nigh unto you.
Mm-hmm.
So, it first starts with you putting in that effort, and then he's going to see that you're a diligent servant, then he's going to deal with you even more. You know?
It also says he'll give you wisdom as much as you desire.
Yeah.
You know, so if you really want to get close to the Lord, grow in this truth, it will show by the how much you invest in it. Because the Lord's not just gonna download the spirit within you so that you can know the whole breakdowns, everything. You get this truth, you invest in this truth by the time that you give for it.
Well, to get wisdom needs labor. Mm-hmm. You need to labor to get wisdom. You don't just get wisdom like that. You need to labor. Even King Solomon, he labored to get that wisdom. Did all kind of experiments. Okay, and that's how he ended up getting the wisdom. He took time. All right? Go ahead.
Yeah, it says here, back to Revelation 3:16. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth.
Yeah, meaning he's going to cast you out. You don't want Yahweh Shai to cast us out, especially in the end of this race. You know? What left do you have? What do you have left to look to in the world? The microchip?
That's where we're headed.
Yeah, so 2,000 credits. That's what you got to look forward to?
Damn.
Nah, man. All right? You got to make sure that you're in this thing for real, man. And put that effort in, man. Because you know the thing with Jake is if Esau told him at the job to work harder, Jake will do things with his feet, his hands. You know? Yes, a boss. But then when Yahweh Shai keep telling you two brothers to get that working, it's a problem. And it's not even grievous, man. What the hell is a 15-minute lesson? A 20-minute lesson to edify the sheep? You know? And the brothers may be looking at, they may not have views, but it's not about views. And another thing too is that, first of all, ain't nobody gonna come to you if you ain't pushing out work. How the hell you expect to get views if you ain't doing the work like that? Once a week there's a lesson. Brothers be kind. Should I even subscribe to this guy? Is it just gonna be blocking my, flooding my subscriptions for no reason? You know?
Why would you go to a well if there's no water?
Exactly.
Yeah. Why would you go to a well if there's no water? Why would you go to the store if you know there's no food? You're not going to go there. You're going to go to the next one that provides what your needs.
Oh, but it may have food in it, but this store always missing things that you always want and you like. You know what I mean? It's missing the stuff you like. This one might not have mangoes. Yeah. Why would I go here? I might as well go to the one that I know has everything.
Yeah. Right. Consistent.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. It says here in Hebrews 6:11, and we desire that every one of you do shew the same diligence.
Hold on. You want to jump in?
Okay.
Speaking to you. Okay, I know that.
And we desire
Yeah,
that
okay.
every one of
Go
you
ahead,
do
man.
shew the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end,
Yeah.
that ye be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience.
Be not slothful. Hold on, that's another thing. Slothfulness, man. Y'all Bashim Al don't like slothfulness, man. And we all got that demon in us because this world makes you slothful. Okay, you gotta drive in everywhere. Me, I start to walk now. I don't fucking drive like that, man. I don't drive like that. I'd be taking the metro. I'd be walking more. The Wadi how Bashim Al for that, man. Because that whole driving shit is not natural, man.
Yeah.
It's not natural sitting in that position. Because it's constantly, man. So you know what I do, man? I walk to the gym, I do the workout, and I walk back to the crib, bro. Then I go take the metro and walk around. Okay? And so when it gets hotter, I'll probably walk to the grocery store and pick up like how they used to do it back in the days, man, when they didn't have cars, man.
Get yourself a bike.
A
Get
bike.
you a bike. That's one of the things I was thinking of was a bike, too. To go further. You know what I'm saying?
One thing Montreal is known for is the bike lanes. You know,
Yeah.
you can go far with that.
Don't talk to me about bike.
The driver is not pleasant, bro.
Yeah.
Bike lanes, bro, it's ridiculous, man. Doing bike lanes in the winter.
It's crazy.
To finish?
Yeah, but you're right. But fuck that shit. Go ahead.
Oh no, so like it's not.
That's it on that?
Okay, just real quick, just a quick add on is the
No,
word.
but hold on. Read that again. I want to make sure the meat is off.
It says here that ye be not slothful, but follower of them who through faith and patience
Oh, you got to follow them, right? Through faith and patience,
yeah,
man.
inherit the promise.
Well, that's it. The scriptures speak about what? Mark the perfect man. Okay? Because the end of that man is peace, man. The example we got from the apostles and elders was diligence, man. All right? The brothers, hey, man, you see brothers, you see the diligent brothers, that are in particular positions. So you watch them, man. All right? And you learn from that example, man. But you see something Jake would like to do, that niggerdom inside of Jake. I'm watching him. I'll watch this brother because he's only doing 2 lessons a week. Because Jake like to do that. Jake would like to pull up an example of somebody ain't doing right so that they can justify themselves. Instead of looking at the good example, you know what I'm saying? The perfect example. I'm going to find the one example that
fits my
that fits what I want to do. Don't be like that, man. You got to be looking at the right example. You know what the perfect examples are. Okay? Go ahead.
second.
So like just to add to the point too, because you can't start comparing yourself,
Right.
to another brother too. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever relationship that that brother has with the Heavenly Father, that's with them and the Heavenly Father.
Mm-hmm.
What the Lord requires of you is from you. So you can't be in the mindset of, oh, he's doing this, that means I could do that too. What if the Lord doesn't want that from you? And you're constantly getting warnings or whatnot. That's the Lord telling you that this is what I want from you. So it's best to take heed to it and apply it, man.
Divided unto them by lots. Everybody has their portion.
Everyone has their portion, but it's not just about the portion too, because a brother may not be doing what he's supposed to be doing. Okay? Go ahead.
Yeah. 2 Timothy 4:2. Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. For the time will come, they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own
like
lust.
for example, when I was eating out, a lot, I'm gonna expect a brother to follow me in my example of eating out. If a brother's cooking, if Zakar's cooking, or somebody's Zabak is known for cooking at home, follow them with the cooking shit. You know what I mean? That's one thing that I'm not doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You follow them on that. You understand? Oh, well, the Pashas even talk. Listen, I'm fighting, bro. Okay, that's one thing I'm fighting at. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to use fucking common sense too, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, but with the cooking, don't cook as I cook because
No,
I
but
cook to survive.
no. I'm
What
not
do you mean?
saying whether you do or don't. I'm just giving an example. I'm giving an example. Of some wild,
What do you mean?
crazy meals, man.
You know
Yeah,
you-
don't follow Zabak. Zabak is the wrong person. He'll put nacho sauce in a rice. He'll tell you, go ahead.
With cheese.
Flavor, brother.
Rice with cheese.
He just be doing some wild stuff, man.
Yo.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. But you know, but that's not the point. The point is not specific. I'm not calling out specific brothers. I'm just saying it's not whether the brothers do it or not. I'm just giving you an example. Okay? Go ahead.
Says here, for the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall heap to themselves teachers having itching
And
ears.
that's the thing. People want to hear what they want to hear. Okay. And by the way, I've been cooking, you know, for the past going on 2 months.
Wow.
Okay, I've been doing my cooking. I don't even fucking eat out.
Nice.
Except for the Shabbat. I'll get something, but it's pretty simple, you know. Usually eggs, you know. But that's for but that's the thing that I'm fighting. But that's it. We have different areas that we got to work in, man.
That's right.
We all got different areas we gotta work at, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But it's about, are you fighting? Are you really fighting? Or are you playing games?
That's right.
Because I've been fighting in that. I've been trying to go and cook, and then you fall off, you know. And then you go and cook, and then Satan gives you a deal.
Buy one, get one.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say? Or whatever, man. Or just, some extra hell comes out, because Satan will give you hell when you're trying to do the right thing. And then boom, boom, money, you're like, fuck this, man. You know what I mean? And then you fall into a damn rut. And brother, I've been in such times too when I would just be eating healthy. Just greens, really, just greens and fruits and shit. I've done that many times for months. So it's not like I never did it, but there's been those times where, I have my folly.
That's right.
You don't follow the folly. Okay? Go ahead.
And they shall turn
It's all
away-
about, are you really fighting? Are you really fighting? Paul said, I fight not as one that beateth the air. Get me that. Okay? And get me temperate in all things, man. Yep. Okay, good. Beautiful. Read all of that. Okay? Because we gotta get on a level, man. We should be living, when it comes to that, like top athletes. That's how we should really live. How they eat. How they operate.
Sure.
Okay? Because they have to be disciplined for that.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, he does. His master is tempered in all things.
In all things. Go ahead.
To finish, it says, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and shall be turned unto fables. But watch thou in all things, endure affliction, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry.
That's right. Endure affliction, man. And Satan gonna come and Satan gonna tempt you. Didn't he tempt Yahushua?
Yeah.
So he's gonna come. He's the tempter. He's the coach. He's the coach on the left hand side. I said this a week or two ago. He is the coach. Satan is the coach on the left hand side, man. Okay. So he's gonna come right when you're doing it right. Oh, brother, everything was going wrong when I was doing this. When I was in this monk mode shit, brother, I was saving money to the tip top. I was barely spending anything, and then the shit would happen when I could barely make money.
Wow.
I was like, yo, I'm in the same position. I was gonna do what I was fucking enjoy myself a bit, you know? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's how Satan operates. You gotta get out of that. You gotta, Yahweh Shemel Shai gonna put light in the end of the tunnel. But you gotta make sure, you gotta get through that period, man.
That's right.
You see? But that's how he gonna come with you. Because he sees you're doing the right thing. Fuck that. Huh? How does it feel now? What's the point? What's the point? He's gonna pull up like, he's gonna pull up. What's the point? What's the point of all this eating healthy stuff? You see, it's still at the same way.
No results.
Brother, I've been like in a 700-800 calorie deficit, bro. Been hungry every day. Every day I've been hungry. You understand? Hungry, good sleep, going to sleep hungry. But then I gotta stay up. Remember, I gotta work late, so I stay up the whole night hungry. Then I wake up and I'm hungry. And I don't go eat, I go to work out. You understand what I'm saying? And then I come back. So it's what, I'm getting used to the hunger pains. But at the same time, you look at the scale, it's going down like this. But you see, that's a demon too, because when you look at the scale, but then you look at your body composition, you're getting more cut.
Right. Yeah.
But the scale ain't showing you the cut, because also you're maintaining muscle, and then there's water weight that comes into the muscle.
That's right.
So you could have lost a gram of fat, and you could have had 2 grams of water weight. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the scale don't reflect that.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
So this is where people they get fuck this.
Yeah.
You understand?
Wow.
See? So now I'm at a point now. Well, what am I doing? I'm adding more intense cardio, which I was doing a lot of walking, but I added more intense cardio where you hit the bag, just to add on with the same diet, so that it just fucking forces it down more.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So this is the condition of the battle, man.
That's right.
And the thing is, it's not because a brother's overweight that he's not disciplined.
That's true.
Because there's many times where I've been disciplined. I do discipline. I don't just eat any goddamn thing. But at the same time, when you get to a certain level of weight, it takes you have to have a longer period of extreme discipline. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If a person's at a particular level, you know, like Shaquat or Mahaya or Zabak or these brothers here, they don't have to put that much effort to maintain it.
Right.
They just don't go overboard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna maintain it. But if you got to a level where you got to that level, you got to do extreme. If you want to get there at a good time, extreme for long periods of time. If you want to get there at a good time, you see. So that's where the demons they fight against you in that time. You know, but it's all about what? Building strength, man. You know. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, so this is 1 Corinthians 9 and verse 24. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may obtain. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible.
Right, so we're doing this to ultimately obtain the kingdom of heaven by being what? By being pure in the sight of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? But we have to be temperate in everything, man. We're not supposed to be excess. Oh, get me such and such will not inherit the kingdom of heaven. You know? Drunkards. You know, it goes into those things, man. We have to be and he told the wicked scribes and Pharisees, woe to you, for you look good on the outside, but you're inside you're full of excess. He used the word excess. You see? Go ahead. See, yeah, man, brothers gotta appreciate this truth, man. Brothers gotta appreciate this truth, man. Go ahead, man.
Verse 26, I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air.
Yeah, you gotta know what you're doing this for. Why are you doing this? Right? You're not just doing it for no reason. Alright? It really you're shedding off the old man. Okay? And his lust. Go ahead.
But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway.
Yeah, right. Let's read that again.
But I keep under my body.
Keep under meaning what? To keep discipline. Okay, go ahead.
And bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway.
Right. You know, because you could be preaching to others, and then you're not doing anything that you're saying. You're not even putting the effort. There'll be some dudes just like to curse people out on the screen. Like to put the finger at the screen. They like that stuff. You know? But they themselves, you find out they're not practicing any of that, man. The Lord ain't dealing with hypocrites, man. See?
He hates hypocrites.
That's right. You got something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is Matthew 7 and 2, verse 1. Judge not that ye be not judged, for with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged. And with what measure ye meet, it shall be measured to you again.
That's it. So you curse people out for certain things, and you're not doing it. Well, now the Lord's going to judge you with that mess.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
You understand? So you got to make sure that when you're doing something, and when you're speaking on something, that you practice to do it yourself.
When it says when you teach others, don't you teach yourself also? How can you say don't commit adultery, but you're doing it?
That's right.
You see, so don't. Then that goes into you being a hypocrite.
That's right. That's right. That's it on that? Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
This is Sirach 37 and verse 19. It says, there is one that is wise and teacheth many, and yet is unprofitable to himself.
So,
Yeah, you're unprofitable to yourself because you're not applying what you're teaching, man. Which that's one of the worst things to do. You know, like the brother said, you know, that's you being a hypocrite. And that's why Yahushua told his disciples what to observe what the wicked scribes and Pharisees tell you to do, but don't follow after their example. You know, because they'll tell you to do this, but they will not do it, man. You know, so you know, it's just a matter of applying what you teach, man.
And said they wouldn't lift a finger.
Yep.
I mean, they won't even make the effort to do something like that. You see?
Yeah, that's why we have to follow the examples that our elders and apostles have put in place, man. Because whatever they say, they practice it, man.
yeah.
You know? That's it, man.
Or at least they try to practice it.
Right.
You know? Because to practice it and to consistently do something, that's a work in progress. You got to keep fighting.
Yeah, that's
The scriptures say a righteous man
Follow
falls 7 times but get it back up.
Yeah.
To keep attempting. Go ahead.
Yeah, that was what I was.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Galatians 5 and 19. Now the works of the flesh are Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these.
See, anything Yahushua said, he completed.
Yeah.
He overcame Satan every time. See? Go ahead.
Yep, it says, now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness.
Adultery was adultery. You know me, I like to you gotta read them parts slowly. You know me, I like to go into each detail, man. Okay? Adultery, right?
Yep.
That's you what? That's you lusting, man. That's you can't control your lust. Alright? So you see a woman, you won't even give a damn if she has a man or not. Because you can't control your lust. You know? Go ahead.
It says fornication.
Well, there's a spiritual adultery.
Yeah.
Okay? But you're dealing with them other idols, things like that. There's a seducing spirit that comes with that too.
Yeah.
Okay? Go ahead.
Uncleanness, lasciviousness.
Lasciviousness is unbridled lust. Okay? Go ahead.
It says idolatry. Idolatry.
Yeah.
It says witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife.
Yeah, the variance is like different. Look up the word variance. Someone else look it up. All right. So differences. 5:20 goes into differences. If I'm not mistaken.
Differences in opinion.
Oh, we'll see right now. But yeah, that's what I think it is. Something along those lines. Go ahead.
Okay. This is the word variance in the blue letter. In the Greek, it says Aries. It says contention, strife, wrangling.
Yeah, contention, strife. That's it. Contention, strife. That comes from the flesh. When there's a strife and a contention with brothers, there's two things.
Right.
Either one brother has pride, or both of them have pride.
That's right. That's true.
There's nothing else
That's true.
that comes from that. Because really, when brothers is in the spirit like that, there ain't there's no such thing as a contention.
That's true.
Go ahead.
It says emulations,
Yeah.
wrath,
Emulation. Look at the word emulation.
Yeah, this is the word emulation. It says zelos in the Greek. It says excitement of mind, adore, fervor of spirit. It says zeal, adore and embracing, pursuing, defending anything.
Yeah. Well, you know that goes into basically idolizing men.
Oh,
Idolizing what's it like?
Idolizing men. That's what I get from that.
oh yeah.
That's what I get from that. Okay? But you just a man just do any goddamn thing you defend him. Just please, man.
Please.
You know?
IUIC defending Bishop.
Nathaniel, yeah, they idolize. That's emulation. Go ahead.
Whatever he does, they'll back him. You know, you can say folly, they'll accept it.
Look it up in the regular Google.
Yeah, it says.
Okay, so like non-official.
Yeah. So he can, he can show the highest level of pride. No one will bring him down.
Yep.
You know,
Yes.
whatever he says, everyone's quiet.
Yeah.
They'll know he's wrong, but they'll
Right.
accept it.
They'll accept it. Yep.
You know?
They won't question it
Yeah, that's
because the thing that they do is they'll embarrass you. Stand up. What's the answer for that? Revelation 13. It's the mark of the beast. No. You're one of those chippers, aren't you?
Oh,
Yeah, so they'll embarrass you, man. So what does that breed? That breeds emulation, man.
sit back
Okay.
down. Sister, this brother doesn't know.
Right? No, well, the sisters are in the back. Watch.
Oh.
You heard how Hezekiah got cursed out by the bishop?
I see that.
Right? So that's where that emulation comes from, man. We understand that. That's what you have to, when you get on a level in this truth, you have to understand that you have to understand that we're just men, that we're all just men at the end of the day. You know, you got men with extraordinary knowledge and wisdom
That's right.
that came from the heavens.
That's right.
Okay, that doesn't mean that they're not great men. Doesn't mean that they're not great men, high level individuals. Jeremiah was high level, Daniel was high level, but at the same time, they're battling Satan too.
That's right, man.
You see,
Yeah.
they're battling Satan too, man.
That's right.
Sometimes you come to the truth, like when I first come into the truth. When I first came into the truth, like you look at I didn't knew the apostle sin. I didn't think the apostle sin. You understand?
Yeah.
But then as I continued, I said, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're kind of going through the same thing as we're going through in a sense. Does that mean they're not great? No, they're great. They're very great men.
Yeah.
Worthy of all double. What says double honors? The angels don't even dare bring accusation, man. So you got to understand what's going on, man, and understand the balance of everything. But at the same time, you idolize man like man can't make a mistake or something, you know?
That's love of a person. Is a precept.
Huh?
Respect your person.
Respect. Yeah, it's like a respect of persons. Yeah.
Yeah, because just to add to the point too, because scriptures speak about how I think it's in Peter's first, Peter's or second, about how that the same trials that you're going through is, it's accomplished with your brethren that are in the world. So that applies to the elders, the apostles. Yeah, I'm saying they undergo the same things, but them of course on a higher level. Because even when the bishops came down, they said that shit. We be going through the same shit too,
Right.
Like when they explain certain things, you're like, oh shit. You come to realize, they go through the same things that we struggle with. And even them, they said that, I'm just a humble servant. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it is. It's just like the brother said, men with that the Most High gave, more knowledge unto, you could say. But they're men at the end of the day. But the thing with our people is that they have that spirit of idolizing and glazing other men. It makes me think of the story in Judges. Was it Gideon when he made the statue and whatnot? And then, I think it was an ephod. And then, Jake started worshiping the ephod, man. So that's the spirit of Jake, man. Whatever that they could find to idolize, they will, man. Especially in the world, man. Idolize these celebrities, LeBron, this, that.
Talking about the staff, the brass serpent.
No,
the one in Gideon, the ephod.
Okay. They got all their gold rings, earrings.
They started worshiping it. But that's how Jake is, man.
Okay, go. That's it. Go ahead.
Just the back of.
Did you read the definition?
No.
Read the definition. Quick jump in. Hold on. Read the definition real quick.
Okay, the definition of emulations. It says emulations refer to an obsolete term meaning jealous rivalry, selfish ambition, or envious competition to surpass others, rather than positive imitation. Often listed it as a work of the flesh in Galatians 5:20. Describes toxic jealousy, strife, and contentious behavior driven by vanity or hatred.
Okay, so it's saying here it's a jealousy that causes you to try to copy the person, to surpass them. That's what it's saying here in the website. They are kind of got a different definition.
I think there was jealousy in the definition.
Jealousy was there as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Read it again.
It says an
So that's you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of Al-Azhar, because he was trying to be apostle to Har.
Yeah.
A lot of these dudes, they try to get on the apostle Har's level. So they emulate, but then they emulate to a point of trying to surpass them to be in that position.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a whole nother thing too, right?
Yeah, you mentioned the pegmaster, because even him, he said that the apostles should retire.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, so he could take the position.
Yeah.
Okay. And then when he would do that curse out, but you wicked nigga like Eli, when he's doing all that, who's he copying? The apostle Har.
Yeah.
That's when we first came and said the apostle Har, you stayed cursing people out the captain. You know? Eating your pizza, you drop out your mouth, a piece of the pizza because you're scared. Because he cursed at the camera. Yo, it was the spirit. Hey, the spirit was on him, But then you got dudes that just copy, man. They're fakers. Okay, so that makes sense. What else we got?
Yeah, it says, still on the definition of the blue letter, it says an envious and contentious rivalry, jealousy.
Oh, that's it. Okay, so that's going into like that type of thing. There's a lot of dudes like that too, man. You got something?
Yep. So this, since we refer to the men of the Lord still being men, okay, this is James 5 and verse 17. Elias was a man subject to like passions.
Yeah. You ain't supposed to be envying nobody's position either.
Yeah.
Brother's position. You're trying to get it. Scripture says, seek not the preeminence, man. Go ahead.
It says Elias, which is Elijah, was a man subject to like passions as we are, and he prayed earnestly that it might not rain, and it rained not on the earth by the space of 3 years and 6 months.
Yeah, even though he was a man, he was a special man to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? Even though he went off from time to time, right? Because he's in the flesh. But guess what? When he prayed to the Lord, he stopped it from raining. For how long?
3 years.
For 3 years.
There we go. So that shows you, man.
6 months.
And because you see particular elders or whatever certain their folly, that doesn't give you the right to despise them either.
Yeah.
Okay? You gotta be on a certain level to understand that a man could be super high level and still be still have problems.
Noah, remember when after the flood, when he made the vineyard, he started drinking and then drinking naked, and then Ham came and started laughing at the state that he was in. What happened to Ham? The Lord cursed him, man.
That's right.
That's why
First Canaan.
Canaan, Salak, yeah.
Which is his son.
Yeah, which is the son of Ham, and that's why they lost their land, man, which came to us. He got cursed.
That's right. That's right. Want to say on that?
Yeah, one more.
Go ahead.
This is First Peter.
Like even when King David, he tried to number Israel,
Yeah.
and then even all of them knew it was wicked,
Right.
They're like, so they didn't even number all of Israel. I think they didn't end up numbering like Benjamin or something. One of the tribes they didn't number.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they said they knew that was wicked. Like, what's King David on?
Mm-hmm.
But does that make him not the beloved of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai? Does that make him not a man after the Most High's heart?
That's right.
Nah, that don't take away from his position. Okay? Go ahead.
This is 1 Peter 5 verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour.
What do you got to say?
Right, so you mean like Satan is constantly working to tempt you, to make you fall. It says, verse 9, it says, whom resist steadfast in the faith, you still have to fight. Knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world.
Look at the word steadfast.
Okay, see 5 and 8, 1 Peter 5.
If you don't like us looking up words,
and 9.
you could go to another channel. Excuse me.
Yeah, so it says be sober as well. So you gotta be prudent and have proof of discretion.
That's right.
You gotta be aware.
That's right.
That he's looking to make you fall. But if you're just walking, just lollygagging, not knowing what's going on, you're gonna fall, man. Okay? You gotta know that you're in a fight, man.
What's the word?
Steadfast. 5 and 9.
This is the word.
And dealing with sober mind, you got to be clear minded too. Don't let things cloud your judgment.
Yeah.
You see certain things and you think, like you just gotta get. I can speak to an elder a particular way because I seen this or whatever. You gotta have some type of sober minded. Hey, man, that's where it comes into discernment, man. Brothers should have a certain level of discernment. But that's what do you think being a judge is about? It's about having discernment. It's about being able to make decisions, whether they be straightforward or whether it takes a little bit more, it's a little bit more uncertainty in it. You understand what I'm saying? Like the King Solomon thing, that whole thing with the baby, there was no law in that.
Mm-hmm.
He used his discernment to say, I know that if I threaten to cut it in half, right, the mother's going to really be the one that's going to say no.
Yeah.
That's really going to jump up and say that takes discernment. Go ahead.
And that's anticipation.
Go ahead.
Yeah. This is the word steadfast in the Greek. It says stereos. It says strong, firm, and movable, solid.
Unmovable.
Yeah.
So for Satan, you got to be unmovable, man.
Yeah.
Satan's trying to move. You got to, man, I'm staying on the path, man. Okay?
The left hand
Yeah,
is
the scale ain't going down, but I'm going to go. I got to move harder. I got to add more cardio while I'm starving. You know what I mean? You know?
It's a good thing.
Yeah. Huh?
No, I mean, that's a good thing because that's your body basically eating the fat within your body. When you get those hunger pains, when you're in a starvation state, it helps with the process.
Mm-hmm. You know? So that's Satan playing on your mind, man. So you gotta say, F you, man.
Yeah.
I got this.
Resist him.
Huh? You gotta resist him. That's fighting.
It.
That's what fighting is about. It's not easy. Hey, the majority of people I think I was talking to Mahaya about it. The majority of people you see at the gym, they don't change for how they look. Majority of them stay. You see them going to the gym over and over and over again. You notice you see them there for 7 months, 8 months. They really don't look much different. Because really, in order to get to that next level, you got to really hone down, especially on diet. You know? And it's not fun. There's no fun in it. So there's very few people that's really cut up, man. You know? Yeah, I believe Yahushua was cut up, man. I don't mean in the sense of having super big muscles.
Right.
But I'm saying in the sense of being
Slim.
like not having like fat like that.
No, I believe that too.
You know, because fat deals with what? With excess, man.
Sure.
That's what fat is, man. That's what fat stores, the excess of thing when you ate too much of something, especially if the body can't use it, it's gonna put it as fat.
Storage.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, it says strong, firm, and movable,
So when
solid.
Yahushua was hungry, he said, "Let me eat some figs." And when we hungry, we want to eat some chicken, fried potatoes. What's that spot? It's Istanbul kebab. Go ahead. That's what it's called. I will go there right after this.
It says strong, firm, solid, hard, rigid. And also
rigid.
Yeah.
All right. You're like a stone, man.
Yes, sir.
See, after a while, saying that I'm done with this guy. On that part, it's a waste of time, man.
Right.
Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back later.
Yeah.
And women.
That's what he did when you was
When he gets a woman. When women, soften him up.
Let me go find a woman.
Find the right woman first,
Watch this.
That's real talk, though, bro.
Yeah.
That's real talk, man.
Oh, as far as Job, the first trial, we lost his family members, But then he said he didn't curse the Most High, But then he came back and it hit his flesh, So he had to find another way to. It still didn't work.
Right. That's right. That's right.
You put the woman around too. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what happened to her after that.
Yeah.
She might have left right after. Who the fucking knows?
Who cares?
But he got another one.
Yeah.
You know.
That's what that bitch, man.
You know. If she left, he surely got another one because it said that he got a double.
Yeah.
You know, he might have got two. Go ahead.
Yeah, it says, in a bad sense, cruel, stiff, stubborn, hard. In a good sense, firm, steadfast.
That's it. You got to be steadfast, man.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not the battle that you're gonna be put in. The temptations that you're gonna have is not meant to be easy. It's meant to be challenging. All right, to make you want to quit. Okay, but it's not comfortable, man. But that's where you become better. You know, when you're stretched, you know, being stretched, you know, to be better, you have to be stretched. You got to be, you know, brought to a higher limit than you're used to, man. You know, you got to be pulled to a higher limit than you're used to. Like even like when you're trying to stretch and you're not flexible like that. You know, after a while, when you keep stretching, you're able to, you know, touch your back, you know, do different things that you weren't able to do before, man. Okay, because you pushed your limits, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to add to the point of the stubborn too, because just like in the left-hand side are people who are stubborn and rebellious, because multiple instances in the scriptures, the word mentions that, you know, even in Zechariah, it says that, you know, Jake has it might be wrong, it might be Zechariah or Hosea, how that Jake has a Flintstone head like a Flintstone, meaning they're hard-headed, you know, stubborn. So in that sense, you have to view that in a positive way when it comes to resisting Satan, man. You know, staying, like you said, steadfast and being stubborn and just following righteousness, man, and resisting the devil, saying, nah, man, this is what I'm gonna do. Get out of here. You know, you rebuke him, and then from there he's gonna leave for a season. You know.
That's it. That's how it has to be, man. That's how it has to be, man. That's how it has to be, man. And that's why you brothers should be thanking y'all about Shemi Al Shai for this truth, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? This wisdom you're getting is like blueprints, man.
That's right.
To life.
That's right.
You know, but no, but some brothers just don't they don't appreciate the shit, man. They don't appreciate not the shit, but they don't appreciate the truth, man.
That's right.
They just think they say, whatever. I got it. You know, it's just serious high level stuff, man. Go ahead, bro.
That was another definition.
You got something?
Yeah.
James 4:7.
Well, hold on. Were we reading something?
Yeah.
Galatians.
Yeah, finish that off.
Yep. It's Galatians 5 and verse 20. Idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies. Verse 21.
Yeah, false doctrine. That's another seducing spirit, man. Okay. Go ahead.
It says envyings, murders, drunkenness, revelings.
Oh, drunkenness. Excuse me. Is it wicked to drink wine? No. It's not wicked to drink wine. It's not wicked to drink. It's about the excess of it. That's what's wicked. You get the scribes and Pharisees where they said, "Woe to you, because you're full of excess." Okay, you understand what I'm saying? So it's not the wine itself. It's about finding that right balance and temperance. Go ahead.
Yep. It says revelings and
Now,
such.
that's going into like partying. Okay. Well, we have high holy days, which are parties. We have high holy days, which are festive, right? But here, first of all, you got to know what kind of environment you're in too. You know, you don't go to certain fucking environments, man. And that takes some judgment to know now this ain't the type of environment, man, you want to be in, man. Okay, and then when you go to that environment, what happens? Bad things happen. Because no, but demons at that place.
That's right.
That's why bad things happen. All right, but then you can find a spot that's kind of chill in the middle, And you could kind of go there, but you still don't fucking go there all the time. You do it once in a blue, once in a time, once in a while, you know? So you could do certain things in using the world and not abusing it, but you got to find the right balance of everything. Go ahead.
It says, and such
And
like.
those places, them places whack any guy there. You can't even, woman can't even hear you talk to her.
Excuse me.
Bullshit, man.
That's cream in her ear and shit.
Come on, man.
What?
You gotta show her a picture of the eggplant. Huh?
Universal language.
You know, she give a thumbs up or that's it, man. That's it. Go ahead, man.
It says,
You not tell me without meaning. Go ahead.
it says, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past,
Uh-huh.
that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom
Yeah.
of the Most High.
Right, oh, right. So you see, so you do those things, and you're not going to inherit the kingdom of the Most High, man. All right. So you can't be all, all into it like that, man. Being given to these things, being addicted to these things. All right. Look up the word addiction, Shaquat. Can't be addicted to these things, man. You could use these things, but you can't be addicted, man. That's what you gotta fight to do. You gotta fight to not be. You can't be addicted to food. You eat, but you can't be addicted to the food.
That's right. That's right.
These people you see, 99% of them are addicted to food.
Oh,
Of
yeah,
course.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Even just for the fact that it's poison too. It's the foul bread. You see? That's why it's important to fast. To implement that on your diet regularly. The fast, you know. If you do it once a month, at least to give time for your body to reset.
Yeah.
You know, to get time to like reset. You know? Because again, this food is really poison, man. So you're addicted to poison, you're just gonna die faster. Man.
Well, you should at least
Once a week.
incorporate intermittent fasting.
That's
Yeah.
it, that's it.
The long intermittent fasting. Not no 8 minute. I'm talking about the long intermittent fasting. Man. After 6 o'clock, you don't eat type shit.
Yeah.
Implement something like that. You know, often.
Yeah.
That's it on that.
That's what the elder does, right? Wash your own blood.
Oh, you got your one more.
Yeah, he does that.
I'm sure a lot of them do that. I'm sure. That's it on that.
Is that the definition of addicted?
Yep.
In the Google, it says, addicted describes being physically, mentally, or psychologically dependent on a substance.
Can't depend on it.
Mm.
Let's go to leaning on it. You know, can't lean on it, man. Go ahead.
Or habit, often with uncontrollable urges, despite harmful consequences.
So, okay, uncontrollable urges, despite the harmful consequence. That's an important way to put it. Because you're going to eat the shit despite the harmful thing that's going to do to you.
Yeah.
Because that's the type of how much hold it has on you. You understand what I'm saying? I know I drank wine yesterday, and I know if I drink it again today, it's not good for my liver. It's going to overtax my liver. But I just can't go without it.
Mm-hmm.
Eat it.
You see what I'm saying? You're making it your God. You need at least 3 days for your liver to get back in order after you drink.
1 day drinking, 1 day, 3 days off.
You
What you saying?
I'm saying at least.
Okay, at least.
At least. You know what I'm saying? Okay?
You can't just go Saturday, Sunday, go drinking.
That's not good.
It's not good.
That's not good. It's not good. You know? It's not good. But that's the thing. You know, you learn the temperance of it. You learn how to be able to to what's the right amount. You know, because even every 3 days, that could be a little bit more, but a little bit much. But you got to also judge your body to some extent too. Okay, but the best thing to do really is to just take longer breaks. You know, go ahead.
Even the spirit.
Hello. What?
Like a pretend, you know. It's lucky, but yeah, I was like, I don't know, the other day, like MTO blog gave the description, like give a whole breakdown of how bad it is for you. It was serious, yo. It's like, yo, it spikes your blood sugar, and you can't eat it back to back. You gotta like, yo, that's like
You can't eat that.
No.
You should be eating back to back.
I'm like, okay.
Even a cheeseburger, you're not supposed to eat back to back. Even a cheeseburger, because if you eat a cheeseburger back to back, it's the same thing. You got a lot of gluten. You got gluten. It's gonna spike your blood sugar.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's gonna do a lot of harm to you, man. You know?
Yeah.
Right?
From just eating it once, but imagine you're addicted to it, you know?
Right. Well, you see now, if let's say I would eat something like that, right? Let's say if I would Lord willing, I don't eat that. No more.
Yeah, Lord.
Especially the poutine. But you know, okay, let's say, you know, because we in Montreal, you know what I mean? Let's say, peradventure, right?
said that quick.
I mean, it's just, you know, I don't want to say no, but let's say if I do, right? I'll have a bunch of cinnamon tea the next day to level out my blood sugar. You know what I mean? I'll be strict the next few days to knock that out. That's how we should be living, because even when you deal with those athletes, they do that.
Yeah.
They'll do certain things, like LeBron, he'll eat certain things, you know, but when you think, if he's in game time, he has to hone down to make sure he's at that right level mentally, man.
That's right.
When it's time for game time, and physically, or a boxer, right? They got to stay in that cut, that weight.
That's
So
right.
even if they go up a bit, they got to. Now I got to go back down.
That's right.
So it's all a balance in that. It's not that it's wicked if you eat it one time, but now what are you gonna do after that? Are you gonna go right back to it, knowing the effect that it just had, or are you gonna stabilize your body to get back to that regulated state? You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Because even if when you're following a proper diet, when you do you could say have a cheat day, you eat a poutine or whatever, you're gonna feel off a little bit too, you know. And then you're gonna feel like, I need to take this is something I'm gonna eat like once in a blue moon, bro. You know, because your body's gonna feel the effect of like, it's not supposed to be within my system.
Yeah. But then you eat it 3 more days.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What are you gonna say?
Yeah, but you know that's how it is. You know, once your body's accustomed to a certain regimen, you know, eventually when you go back to the old stuff, it's not gonna feel the same as before.
You feel the fire.
You know,
You're gonna feel the fog.
Well, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
and then you're gonna want to be back into that, you know, that you may say cleansy state,
That
you know?
habit,
Yeah,
because you develop the habit of eating clean.
Yeah.
You develop the habit of you know. So when you don't do it now, you're breaking your habit.
yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it's like you're rewiring your brain. Okay. So that's so that was it on that.
You don't even think that this particular thing, it ain't even all that, you know?
Yeah. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. It's really not. You know. And you could always make it better by making it yourself.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. You can always make it better by making it yourself. It's just the laziness of calling and just prepare it, or they make it do it good. But then, you know, if we keep doing it and trial and error, we'll find the right way.
You'll find the right way then.
That's why it's always better when you home cooking.
Yeah.
Everything is better home cooking.
Right.
That's right.
Oh, no,
In my opinion,
your
too.
Your opinion, that's the right opinion. That's the right opinion, man. Go ahead.
Okay, this is the book of Sirach 37 and verse 29. Be not unsatiable in any dainty thing.
Meaning being unable to be satisfied or satiated. You know? The way a lot of these things are created, they're created for you never to be satisfied.
Yeah.
The chips.
Whoa,
Who eats 2 chips? Stops. Nah, man. You buy that bag of chips. That bag of chips is gone, man.
God, bag your
That's
last one.
gone, man.
Way half of it.
You drink in the bottom. Come on, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, it's organic. It's organic. You know? Oh, but it's the organic ones better. It's the sea salt. You know, all that oil at the bottom. You can cook with that. ahead, Joe.
Be not insatiable in any dainty thing, nor too greedy upon meats.
Oh, that's it.
That's right. That's right.
That's it.
For excessive meats bringeth sickness, and surfeiting will turn into cold.
Hey, so a lot of times you're sick because you're eating too goddamn much.
Yeah.
See? Excessive sickness brings what?
And it says, for excess of meats bringeth sickness,
Yep.
and surfeiting will turn into cold.
Surfeiting is overeating. You know? Overeating. Alright? When you get full, you're really supposed to stop.
Yeah.
You know, really, like when you go in, I think is it Japan? I think it's Japan. You know, there's a particular place where they live the longest. And those people, one thing you notice about their meals, they have small meals. And they're always moving. They're always moving in their meals. They eat multiple times a day, but they're not big portions. They stop eating when they're like 80% full.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They don't get to the point where, oh, they're bloated, oh. You know? But that's the West.
Yeah, bro.
That's the West.
You're full, but you're gonna finish your plate.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Just don't go to Levi restaurants because all that rice, man. Yeah, you eat that rice, brother. Come on, brother. You don't know one needs that much rice.
Yo.
Nobody needs that much rice. Crazy. Go ahead.
And if you do have a lot, leave it for the next day or something.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah.
Leave it for the next day.
2 days. The next 2 days, man.
But yeah, like, and your body tells you when you're full, you know.
Yeah.
And your body's telling you like it's time to stop.
It's enough.
Eat the whole thing, could barely move. You know,
Yeah,
you have
but
to go lay down.
But the thing is, now they're telling you you can't put rice in the fridge. So now you heard all kind of different shit. You heard that, right?
Yeah,
Toxins.
yeah.
But fuck Esau. That's right. That's right. Bullshit. I was thinking about it. At first I was nervous at that. Oh, no, I put it in the fridge. Right? But then I said, you know what, man? So you know you just cook it fresh all the time on the rice
Small
cooker.
portion, yeah.
But then you're like, wait a minute, man. We've been eating rice our whole life.
Yeah.
Jake eat his rice. How you gonna tell us that we can't put it in the fridge? I've been eating leftover rice for days since I was a baby. Man. That can't happen.
It should be the best to me.
So Esau just been making shit up. Just be putting fear in people for no reason.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I got that place in Japan you're talking about.
I'd be dead by now.
Yeah, I'll be dead.
Shit. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, brother.
The place in Japan is
Okinawa?
Okinawa.
Yeah, Okinawa.
It says it's renowned as the Japanese archipelago.
Yeah, archipelago.
Archipelago with the highest life expectancy and a blue zone where people live the longest, often called the land of immortals. Okinawans boast high numbers of centurions.
Yeah, centenarians.
Centenarians.
Oh, meaning people that live to 100.
100.
Over 100.
It says attributed to a diet rich in sweet potatoes and tofu. Strong community ties, daily physical activity.
That's it. Oh, strong community. That's another thing.
good too.
There's not a lot. This place is very separated.
Yeah.
So even this brotherhood, this breathes life into you. Being around a brotherhood. Okay? Because these people don't have that shit. A lot of people don't have that. A lot of people, when you're loner, you're just by yourself. That's really not healthy. Because we're social creatures. Man, we're supposed to be social. Okay? Go ahead.
It says
What was the other thing you said? You said
strong. It says attributed to a diet rich in sweet potatoes and tofu. Strong community.
which, I mean, you just eat the right foods, man. The foods that give you the right nutrients. Let's just break it down to that. And another thing you gotta, which I'm gonna want you to go a little bit deeper. I want you to get, maybe go to ChatGPT and say, what do the people of Okinawa really do to live long? Type that in so we can find out. But it's okay, keep reading what you're. Matter of fact, another brother do that. We got the ChatGPT, man. You got chat? Ask him that. What do the Japanese Okinawa people do to live so long? What is their lifestyle like? Tell chat to break it down to your details. Okay? Go ahead. Because as long as you're eating, there's no magic in sweet potatoes. There's no magic in tofu.
Everybody would have, yeah.
Come on, man. It's about just eating the nutrient dense foods that can fuel you, man. And really, it has a lot to do with the portion size, too. Go ahead.
It says strong community ties, daily physical activities.
Daily. Well, men are supposed to be moving daily. What do you think? Dudes are just chilling on the couch all day in the ancient world? Even if you went to a place that you were going to chill at with a bunch of people, you have to walk there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why it's good. You always have to move, man. That's what makes people. See, my grandmother's still strong as hell. She's like, what, in her 90s? She's strong as hell. Or almost there, right? She's strong. Okay? Because what? She's always moving. She can't stop moving. Do this, do that. So just doing the snow, breaking the leaves. And she don't want to sit down. You understand? So what happens? She's strong. How you get longevity that way, right? And your bones don't get brittle. Your joints get you can use your joints more. You have less inflammation. Okay, you gotta move, man. You gotta move, man. Go ahead.
It says in a low stress lifestyle.
Right. Oh, I can't wait till it gets warm outside, man. I said I wasn't gonna play ball, but maybe I lied. Go ahead.
There's tennis too,
That's right.
Yo,
we can get others towards that. That's a lot of movement, right?
Yeah, it's sideways to
We'll get into that because I'll be doing a lot of plyometric exercises. So get into that plyometrics.
Squash?
What's squash?
It's like tennis, but on the wall.
Oh, on the wall. Okay, yeah.
I don't like that.
Try it.
Yeah,
I try.
What am I playing with the wall for?
You good? But how do you get points?
It's a bounce. If you miss the one bounce, you hit it from the wall. It's a bounce, and if you miss your bounce, you lose a point.
It's a two-player game.
Oh, it's a 2-player game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. That
They
sounds cool.
do that a lot in New York. There's a lot of parks where they do it with their hands.
With the hands, yeah.
The hands?
They're active.
Hey, man, that's good, man. Whatever we can do to move, man. There's more sports than basketball, man. There's more anything we can do to move around, man. Move the joints,
Exactly.
Joints moving, man.
Swimming.
Swimming.
Oh yeah, that's one thing I like.
Oh yeah.
I just don't trust these nasty ass pools, man.
Take a shower after.
Huh?
Take a shower after.
Okay, bro. But I don't know, man. People be getting ringworms and shit. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Go ahead.
That's it.
That's it like that? Okay.
Yeah, it says here, what diet do people in Okinawa have to live so long? Again, as the brother mentioned, people in Okinawa, Japan, are famous for their longevity because of the traditional blue zone
You
diet.
said diet? I didn't say just diet. I said lifestyle. But anyways, go ahead. Let's deal with the diet. Let's see the
It
diet.
says here, it is high in carbohydrates and low in calories, which is quite different from many
See,
other.
low in calories, so it's not a big meal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Which is quite different from many other high protein or low carb health trends. It says here the purple powerhouse. It says here, unlike the rest of Japan, where rice is the main staple, the traditional Okinawa diet is centered on the purple sweet potato. So it says here it makes up 67 or 70% of their diet, which they are rich in vitamin A, C, and fiber, and are low in glycemic index. It says here green.
Oh, the purple sweet potato. So is that the one from Jamaica? Oh shit, that might be the one from. Huh?
Just talking about.
Yeah, that might be that's the real sweet potato. This sweet potato is the fake sweet potato. You said that last
The orange one?
Well, what you said, it's in Haiti too. It's in Haiti too. That one. That's the real good one. Those other ones are garbage, man. Go ahead.
It says here green and yellow vegetables. They eat high volume of bitter melons,
Oh,
seaweed,
they eat a lot of bitter melons too.
seaweed, and leafy greens.
Seaweed.
Soy
Leafy
products.
greens, see, that's the thing. Leafy greens is important, man. That's why I said, you know what? One day out of the week, I'm gonna incorporate salads, man. A serious salad, you know? You know what I mean? Because yeah, man, you doing all that protein, you know, because when you're doing the workout thing, it's all protein.
Yeah.
You know, but them greens are important, man. For the micronutrients, the other nutrients, the vitamins. excuse me. Go ahead.
Yeah, it says here.
Which I eat every now and then. I eat a Brazilian nut. One Brazilian nut. You don't want to eat more than one because it has psyllium in it, which is like the thing with the highest psyllium. Selenium. Excuse me. Selenium. Yeah. Because you eat one of it, it's enough selenium for like 2 days.
Wow.
You know, you eat too much, you get fucking poison with selenium. You know? I eat literally one Brazilian nut every few other days. Put this out.
That's grabbing a handful of them, man.
Suicide
Yeah,
diet.
a
Brazilian nut suicide diet.
Yeah. But you also
It's all over. It's all over. I'm done with this.
It says here soy products, tofu, and miso. And then it says small amounts of meats, fish. It says here they traditionally.
And usually fish. Fish is a great meat, man. That's they call that a brain food. Man.
Yeah, omega 3s.
It says here they're
What'd
traditionally.
you say?
Omega 3s.
Omega 3. Yep, that's true.
Traditionally eating only in very small quantities, often for special occasions or as a flavoring rather than a main course. And then also the 80% rule. One of the most important aspects isn't just what they eat, but how they eat. Okinawa practices the Hara Hachibu, a Confucian teaching that instructs that people should stop eating when they are 80% full.
I'm saying when you overeat and you full. That's what the scriptures says. Surfing.
Yeah.
Surfing. You know. So hey man, so these are all a lot of these different nations, they have ancient principles. You know, learn from different ancient cultures. Let's sit on that. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, Matthew 23.
And another thing that's important, they always moving, man. Every day they're moving. Every day they're moving, man. You know what you'll see here when it gets hot? You'll see all them Asians doing them stretches, and that goes back to them. That goes back to the Japanese, the Okinawa people. They do this. There's always old people doing it. That's what they do over there, because they're always staying moving. You know. Like me and the brother, I got the brother doing yoga. Me and this brother now doing yoga, man. We're moving, feeling certain pains that we're supposed to feel. But that's because we ain't moving in that way normally, but we should be. Okay, go ahead.
It says here in Matthew 23 and 25, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye make clean the outside of the cup and of the platter,
Right.
but within they are full of extortion and excess.
Extortion and excess. Okay? So overdoing everything. They're never content. It says incontentment is one of the definitions. I mean, they're not content. Okay? They always need more. And that's what's the problem with these dudes in the wilderness. Hey, look, ask the chat, how long was it supposed to take for the Israelites to reach Israel from Egypt? How long was it supposed to take if they went directly? Because that was supposed to be a quick thing. But he was proving them, and all they were doing was complaining, man. All they were doing was complaining. All right? You have no water. I'm thirsty, you know? Well, all we have is this manna. Yo, that's the food from the heavens.
From the heavens.
All we have is this manna. You know? So we gotta be weary of not being in that spirit, man. You know?
It says here,
Right?
according to the biblical narrative in the book of Exodus, the direct journey from Egypt to the Promised Land should have taken about 11 days.
What the fuck?
If traveling by the most direct coastal route.
Yo,
Damn.
11 days. I never heard that one. I don't know if that's right. Is it 11 days? Is it sure? By
11
foot?
straight.
Ask him by foot.
I don't think it said the passing Red Sea.
Huh?
Probably it's not included like passing to the sea, because it said the most coastal route. Because Egypt was basically right there
No, I'm talking about going. I'm telling him going through the wilderness of Zin. Going through the wilderness of Zin specific. 11 days. I never heard nothing like that. In the most, I really blinded them. I mean, they could see them there. They look left. All they had to do was look left. They would have seen the horizon and the land, but they just kept going in circles. Yeah, man. 11 days. Now, I don't think it was 11 days. That's crazy. Crazy, man. By foot, eh? You got to by foot.
Yeah, by foot. Okay. It says here, the estimated travel time by foot, if you were walking from Egyptian border to the wilderness of Zin, would take about, it says, roughly 20 to 25 days.
Yeah, about a month. Okay,
Yeah.
about a month. Yes. Yeah, about a month.
But it took 40 years.
Yeah.
That's 40 years, yeah.
The Lord made sure they were blinded, man.
You
know?
Circles.
Because they didn't get their spirit right. They didn't get their spirit right, man.
That's right, that's right.
Them dudes wasn't right. So you could be going in circles like in the wilderness of Zin in your own life. Because what? Because you ain't getting your spirit right, man. You ain't getting things right.
It's like a trip.
25 days turned to 40 years. Not
That's
4
not
years, not 10 years, not 20 years, 40 years.
But you see what I'm saying?
Wow.
If you don't get your spirit right, you could be going in circles in your own life.
Wow, yeah, that's right.
So you got to get your spirit right to make sure what that the Lord could open things up to you.
Yes, that's right. That's
That's
right.
right.
Okay,
Wow.
That's right. That's an example.
that's an example. That is an example. Okay, you got a precept. We got a precept.
I'll give one right now. Okay.
That's it.
I got some real quick.
Bring it out.
So like it just as it says, those good things I
That's
withhold.
what I'm getting.
So
But go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
because again, you can be the reason why you don't get to where you're at. Your own mistakes can affect your future because of you weren't bridling your lust, or you're just being carnal.
That's right. That's
You know, you're moving off the flesh, you're moving off emotions, and that those decisions that you make now can affect your position later. Right?
That's right. That's right.
It can, let's say you wanted to get somewhere in life, but because you made a stupid mistake,
Yes.
like in your teens, now it's gonna take you way longer, and you're gonna have to work harder and to get to the destination that would have been simple.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get there.
But then again, on top of that, there's certain things that you have to cut away in order to get to that place faster. You understand what I'm saying? Whether it be being more financially, responsible, being more less slothful. You know, to put work in to get it. You know. Go ahead. Dealing with opportunities,
Yeah, taking heat.
right? You know. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah.
That sins have withholding good things.
This is Jeremiah 5:25. Your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholding good things from you.
Yeah,
That's
so,
it.
so your sins, your iniquities, your wrongdoing, that's what's stopping you from the blessings that the Lord had prepared for you.
Right.
You know? Because again, even the fact that when we during the time of Moses, he said, "Choose good, and good will follow you." You know. So, but if you choose bad, the curse will follow you. You know. So again, it says that the Lord has given water and fire, life and death.
Yes, that's right.
You know, whichever you want, that's where you're gonna put out your hand too. You know, if you choose death, you're gonna obtain death. If you choose life, you're gonna get life. Man.
That's
So
right.
you got to make that conscious decision and put that conscious effort to follow after Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because by doing so, good will follow.
That's right. That's right. Okay, who got something? Who got something?
Yeah, I got something.
Let's go.
This is Proverbs 23 and verse 2. It says, "Put a knife to thy throat, if thou be a man given to appetite."
Again, controlling your lust, mortifying your members. Okay, knowing when to say no. Okay, it's not because something is in front of you that you have to jump on it.
Right.
You see, you have to. We're not animals, man.
That's right.
You have to be able to control yourself. It's something I tell myself is, I control my body doesn't control me. Like if you're hungry, I'm not gonna eat because my body tells me I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat because I want to eat. You know, something like that. You know.
That's all.
Yep, that's right. Go ahead.
Sirach 31:19. A very little is sufficient for a man well nurtured, and he fetcheth not his wind short upon his bed. It says, sound sleep cometh of moderate eating. He riseth early, and his wits are with him. But the pain of watching, and choler, and pangs of the belly are with an satiable man. It says, yeah.
That's it. You bringing it back to what we're reading pertaining to Okanoa, the Okanoa people, man. You know, they eat small portions, but they live long. You know, so it says their diet is very different from the one from the west or from the main island.
Yeah.
You know, but they're active. They eat small portions, but they live long compared to people here where they eat abundantly. And they die young. You see? They're still not satisfied.
They got all kind of diseases.
That's it.
You know,
That's it. They're not moving. They're obese. You know,
all kind of pains. What's up?
And that's what the brother read, the excess of eating and you having trouble sleeping. That's what causes to a lot of acid reflux. You know, because people they get their midnight snacks and here it is before they go to bed. You know, they might eat like a whole bag of chips with some other stuff. And while they're sleeping, they'll wake up in the middle of the night with the acid reflux acting up, man. You know, turning, tossing and turning, can't even sleep. It's hard to sleep when you're full, bro. You know? Because it's not supposed to be like that, man. You know, at a certain point of time, you're supposed to stop from eating and then give your body like a few hours before you go to bed.
Yeah.
That way you can actually have rest for your body to reset.
Yeah,
but if you eat late every time and then you go to bed, your body's not gonna rest, man. It's gonna that energy that's supposed to be applied for you, your body recuperating itself, is gonna go to you digesting the food, man. And you wake up, you feel all fucked up because the whole night your body was digesting the food that you just ate, man. Especially if you ate meat too, red meat.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna wake up all the way fucked up.
so you never get that proper rest. You see? That's because of that excess.
Yeah. It says, verse 21, and if thou hast been forced to eat, arise, go forth, vomit, and thou shalt have rest.
Yeah, it's better to puke it out so that way your body can actually rest and not focus on digesting the food, man. You know, it's just things like we're saying of disciplining yourself and applying the right methods that could be beneficial to your lifestyle, man.
That's it.
You know, we said intermittent fasting. Even if you don't want to do that, you can just put a time that I stop eating minimum at least 8 o'clock. You know, you stop eating before you go to bed. So that way you can have a sound sleep, man. You know, or eat some ginger right after to help with that digestion. You know, things of that nature, man. You know, the Lord gave us tools to utilize so that life could be way better for us, man. You know, so utilize the tools.
Yo, I seen like some of these Edomites, bro, with their families. After they eat dinner, they go out on a walk. You know, they go out, I seen that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. To walk every time you eat is a good thing. It helps your body digest the food.
Yeah.
You know, like a 10-minute walk.
Yeah.
Remember last time you said you went to a walk because your stomach was
Yeah,
fucked up?
bro. I experienced that.
Yeah.
I ate way too much. I was having a hard time sleeping. I couldn't sleep. I could feel the food like stuck.
Reflux,
I woke up like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. I had to go out and walk it off, bro. You know, burn it off.
And sometimes you eat too fast.
Yeah,
You're not supposed to eat so fast. You're supposed to take time.
Yeah,
no.
10 minutes after the food's already swallowed.
That's like one of my cousins. My cousins eat like that, bro. But you gotta practice to slow down your eating.
Barely halfway there, but it's already done in the couch.
Well, look up the effects of eating too fast. It needs time.
You're breaking down the food. If you just scarf it down, you're making
you're overloading it.
Your stomach has to work harder to melt down the
we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
You know, most of the time you're barely chewing. You know, you just straight. You know, because
you're supposed to chew a certain amount of time.
You're supposed to chew to make it into a paste so that your stomach has a easier process of digestion the food, man. If you're just taking glimpses,
Shaquan's stomach's like this.
a whole piece of chicken goes down straight to your stomach, yo.
A drumstick with the bone.
It's gonna take a whole lot of acid to break down the food, man.
What the fuck, man? Go ahead.
It says here, consequences of eating too fast. Eating too fast is more than just a bad habit. It actually interferes with the complex biological signaling between your stomach and your brain. It takes about 20 minutes for your brain to receive the I'm full signal from your gut. When you
how much
finish,
time? 20 minutes?
Yeah, 20 minutes. When you finish a meal in 5 or 10 minutes, you're essentially outrunning your own biology.
So you still think you're hungry, but you're not because the signal has not reached there yet. So you're supposed to be at least 20 minutes to finish a meal, bro.
Yep.
So remember that, and I'm gonna remember that too for myself. In case it's you gotta have you're supposed to take a certain time to eat it.
Take your time.
If you're halfway, you might pause.
Yeah.
I got a friend that does that. Yeah, you might pause, might leave it. Come back to it.
I used to do that too as a kid. Eat fast and shit. Like,
Yeah.
be like, yo, you don't eat too fast.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
He's swallowing the food.
Yeah.
It says here, the short-term digestive issues. It says here, bloating and gas. Eating quickly often means swallowing more air, which lead to discomfort and pressure in the digestive tract. It says here, indigestion.
Oh, swallowing air. Yeah, I heard about that too. Yeah.
It says here, indigestion. Larger chunks of food enter the stomach without being properly broken down by saliva.
Oh, yeah, there we
and
go.
chewing,
Yep.
forcing the stomach to work much harder and produce more acid.
There we go.
And yeah.
That's it. I mentioned that too. That's it. That's it on that.
Yeah.
All right. So who got a precept?
Yeah, I got some.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach 18 and verse 30. It says, go not after thy lusts, but refrain thyself from thine appetites. If thou givest thy soul the desire that please her, she will make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies that malign thee.
Malign thee.
And again, that your appetite is more than just food. It could be anything that you desire. It could be any sort of vices or things that that eventually, if as it says, you're gonna be made mocked of. Okay, this is it's not gonna be for your benefit. Being a drunkard, being passed out drunk, it's not good. Things of that nature.
Look at appetite.
Yeah. So appetite could be anything that you desire. It could not just food.
Yeah. You want the definition?
Yep. Yeah, that's it, man. You got to control your appetite. Don't let your appetite control you, man.
That's it.
It says,
Go ahead.
appetite is the psychological or sensory desire to eat food, distinct from the physical need of hunger.
Read that again.
Appetite is the psychological or sensory desire to eat food,
Right.
distinct from the physical need of hunger.
Right. So it's your lust for food.
Right.
Your lust for food. Okay, or lust for anything. Because like you said, the appetite could be applied to anything. Okay. Go ahead.
I got it in the Merriam-Webster. It says here, any of the indistinct desires necessary to keep organic life.
Yeah, because a person can have an appetite for music. People use that term, an appetite for music, appetite, for women. Okay, it doesn't mean he's committing cannibalism. It means that he has a lust for these things. Okay, read it again.
Yeah, that's like it says here. It says here, appetite, any of the instinctive desires necessary to keep up organic life. It says here, an inherent craving taste,
Craving, yeah.
preferences. So whatever you prefer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So you gotta control that, man. Gotta control that.
Yeah, especially because you like it.
Yep. Especially
because
those
you like
things.
it.
Yep. Because those are the things that'll catch you. But that's why, you know, the best things to do is just try to completely remove that habit from you, so that you have control over it. You know what I'm saying? So that's it on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Who got a precept? Go ahead.
Another cause of overeating is hiccups.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It says what causes those spasms, the hiccups. It says eating too fast, overeating, drinking,
air.
drinking carbonated drinks, swallowing air.
Yeah, the air. Yeah. Yep. Sure, burping has something to do with it. Some too. Sure, burping has something to do with that as well. Go ahead.
Yeah. 1 Timothy 6:11. But thou, O man of the Most High, flee these things and follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, meekness. Fight the good fight of faith. Lay hold on eternal life, whereunto thou art also called, and hast professed a good profession before many witnesses. So again, abstaining from those, as we're going into those things that if you do these things, you will not inherit the kingdom. You flee from these things, you mortify those things, and you pursue after the things that are good, that are pleasing in the sight of the Lord, so that you can lay hold on life everlasting.
That's it. That's it. All right. Go ahead.
This is 2 Timothy 2 and verse 22. It says, flee also youthful lusts, but follow righteousness, faith, charity, peace with them that call on the Lord with a pure heart.
Just as there's a precept that says that when I was young, I thought as a child, but when I grew became older, I put off childish things. So then again, pertaining to those youthful lusts, you should, coming into the truth, growing into the truth, you should know better, and you shouldn't be making the same mistakes you made when you were younger in the truth. You should be able to move past them and move to the next level.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. That's right, bro. That's right. That's it.
That's it. That's it.
So what, Shaquai, you got nothing?
Scripture where it's
Give me a cheerful heart will have good care of his diet. Yeah, Ecclesiasticus.
It says here in Sirach 30 and 25, a cheerful and good heart will have care of his meat and his diet.
Yeah, so we gotta have care of our meat and our diet, man. How we're eating. We're supposed to be eating anything. That's what niggas do, man. See, a lot of these Hebrew Israelites, you know, they'll be drinking Coca-Cola on camera. You know, they drink the whole bottle straight. You know? Yeah. Yeah, these guys, yeah. Okay, eating Doritos. You know, it's madness, man. Right? Because that shows you they're not even working on themselves, man. Okay? The least you could do is not eat certain things, man. You know? McDonald's and stuff like that, man. You should be on a level where you don't eat those type of things. Okay? And these fast food chains and stuff, things of that nature, man. Okay? Because what? You care about what goes into your body. Okay? Because you care about yourself. That's part of caring about yourself, man. Caring about what type of things you put in your body, man. All right? I get weary of reading these labels all the time, man. I'm reading labels, you know? But you do that because you don't want to put certain things inside you, man. Okay? Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, it also shows that you're in a good state of mind, too. The mere fact that, you know, you watch what you intake in your body, because, you know, you have a thing called comfort food, right? People that eat bad or eat, you know, fried food or donuts or whatnot, it's because, you know, their state of mind is not right. Because they're depressed or, you know, they're anxious or they're going through some shit, then they're comfort eating. You know, and that's how a lot of people, you know, they get excessive weight. You know, but if you have a cheerful mind, you know, you're going to watch out for those things, man.
That's right.
You know, and not give in to the food as a, like we said earlier, like as a crutch. You know, you lean up on it, or something stressful happened. Oh, let me go buy this to feel better.
Ice cream.
And eat it. Yeah, eat some ice cream. You know, but that's not what you're supposed to do, man. You still gotta remain disciplined, even though things are, in a sense, you may say going bad for you. Just hey, our crutch is what? The Lord, man.
That's it.
You know, scriptures say how that we're supposed to cast our burdens upon the Lord. That's the crutch that we have. You know.
Yeah.
You brought Luke, cleave unto him.
Mhm.
That's it.
Fight.
Restore your body, not to
Yeah.
to fulfill or to seek comfort in food. Like the brother said, the food, the spiritual food is this word, man.
That's it.
That's the comfort.
Yeah. A man shall live by every word that is that proceeded out of the Lord's mouth. You see, and man shall not live by bread alone. Seeking comfort from carnal things is not going to give you no comfort. Man. The real comfort comes from this word. From this knowledge.
The words bring you to life. You know, that's food does that too, right? When Yahushua brought that young lady back from the dead, the first thing was food, you know, to revive her, you know.
Because that's the point. The point of, like, they say restaurant is to restore your energy.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
To
right.
restore it.
That's the meaning of
You're not
restaurant.
supposed to come out of the restaurant bloated, ready to go pass out. It's to give you back your strength.
Yeah, Boondocks,
Yeah, that one episode.
Give me
Yeah,
back
Boondocks
some
episode.
They
yeah.
had beds in the restaurant.
Oh, the itis, yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
crazy.
You see?
You know, the restaurant you're saying these days, but they also weaponize the food too.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yep.
Oh, but I believe one of the apostles is in the book of Acts. It said he was hungered, and then he ate and he was.
Yeah, he got back, restored his strength or something like that.
Yeah, restored his strength. Yeah.
That's what food is supposed to do.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, this is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 1 Corinthians 3:16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shah dwelleth in
And
you?
remember, a lot of these people, they're overeating too.
Yeah.
So that's why they get lethargic.
Yes.
You know? But if you're not eating that much and then you eat something, you gonna get fucking rejuvenated, man.
Yeah.
Because they were eating like how we're eating in Canada or Babylon. All right.
Yeah. If your car is, the gas is full, you have a full tank, you're not gonna go to the gas station and put more gas.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So if you apply that same mindset with your body, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be for your benefit, man. You know, sometimes there's demons that come in your head, man, say, oh shit, you're bored. Go get a snack or some shit. You know, well here it is, you're good.
Yep.
You know, you're bored, oh, go eat something. It'll help you with your boredom. Go walk, man. You know, take a walk with some shit. You know?
Well, my mom used to say this, man. Your eyes is bigger than your belly, man. You know. You need to plate your plate this big. You know, your belly's only this big. How the plate is this big. You know. But the steak is the size of your head, and then you got 3 potatoes. So I would have got 2, but I like it so much. Let me get 3. And then you add the cheese in there, huh? Yeah, being temperate. This is temperate. Yeah, but yeah, man, it's just madness, man. You know, really, we grew up in a madhouse, man.
Oh, man.
Go ahead, bro.
Okay, 1 Corinthians 3:16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy.
And it starts with food, man. You know, your discipline, when you start, you know, you get the foundation is food.
That's why fasting is important.
That's why fasting is important. You know, and it's just a thing of when you conquer that, you know, it's like a foundation to conquer other things.
Yes. Yeah.
You know?
What's the saying? How that your stomach is like your second brain.
Yeah.
You know, if you learn to control that and have a bridle upon that, the rest is gonna follow.
Yeah, because it triggers your emotions.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
stomach, the gut, it triggers your emotion. That's why when people are hungry, they say they're hangry. They don't eat, they say they're hangry. You know?
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't know.
So like the brother said, that's the foundation, man. Yahushua was able to fast 40 days and 40 nights. You know, so
Yeah.
you know, that takes mental.
And that was a reset for him. He was resetting his mind, preparing himself for the ministry.
right.
getting his mind in the right mindset,
Yes,
casting off the flesh.
that's right. And the Lord said, He said, those type of demons come not out but by fasting and praying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a major tool that Yahushua gave us, man, to fast and to pray. You know, so this is something we should implement. They
Yeah.
said, you know, we should do it. Really, we should do it more often, man. Especially
It's-
the
Go ahead.
times that we're coming in. You got to be able to go without the
To control the food.
to control the food.
Control the food.
And like, so
And just because you're in shape don't mean that you control the food. It doesn't mean that, because you're starting at a certain level. You understand what I'm saying? Really, if you could control the food, you could cut at any time. For real cut, a real cut. You understand what I'm saying? You could get them abs looking crazy at any time. Because it's only going to take you like a month and a half. You know what I'm saying? But that takes you to conquer the food. You see what I'm saying? So really a brother that going from a big weight to jumping all the way down, like with extreme, he's conquered that. All the way down there. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the thing, man. You got it's a perception too, man. You got to understand, man. The food is that's one of the major how would you say it? Strongholds too, because you need it to survive.
right, exactly. Yeah,
Go
you
ahead.
need it. Can't go without food. The Lord created for you to eat it. But yeah. So going back to 1 Corinthians 3, verse 17. If any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy, for the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are. So another thing I want to add is that the food, like, it's meant to restore you, man.
That's right.
Okay, but if you put the bad food in your spirit, that's gonna fuck up your whole spirit. You know, you want to put the right food so that your spirit is right. You know,
That's right.
Right, you put in the right vibration.
That's
Whatever
right.
your body needs.
Yeah.
You have to function.
Yeah.
Not the chemical GMO shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Seed oils.
That's right.
You want to stay away from seed oils, man, as much as you can, man. That causes inflammation and all other kind of problems, man. You know, so imagine what kind of vibration is coming from some toxic frying your food in seed oils, canola. You know, it's messed up, man. You know, and what's your body gonna be signaling? You know, compared to that,
Help. That's
you
what I
eat
said.
something, you know, some natural food, some bone broth, some, you know, some vegetables, lentils. That's a whole nother vibe. Organic too.
That's right. That's right.
You know, it's a whole other vibration that's coming into you, man.
That's right. That's right. That's what they say. You are what you.
You are what you eat. You are what you eat, man. You are what you eat, man. And then, you know what you eat in your mind too. Okay, the things you consume in your mind too.
That's it.
that's right.
You listen to all that fucking garbage,
Yeah,
24/7.
yeah, it fucks you up.
Yeah,
It does.
puts a vibration on you.
Yeah,
You know, and that Japanese doctor proved, not scientist or whatever he was, proved it. Yeah, with the water, man. Okay, he showed that all these different vibrations, they affect the water, and we're mostly made of water. That's all you need to know.
True.
You don't need to know anything else. So all of that is affecting you, man. Let's get listen to classical music, Stevie Wonder. You know, well, that's what I like. I like Stevie Wonder. That's real music, man. That's real music, man. Okay. Try to listen to it in 432 hertz. You know, because all the music now is played in some bullshit hertz. That's a wicked, evil, low vibration, man. You know, try to get the 432 hertz on YouTube. You know, it's the particular things. You know. You know, huh?
he saw as a demon.
Yeah, he ain't right, man.
Mad scientist.
He's a demon.
He
Man.
ain't right, man. Who would think of something like that?
Yeah,
Change the hertz to make it evil.
Dude, that's
You
deep.
got
Oh, the scripture says their heart is deep.
the heart is deep. Yeah.
God
You
was
got,
saying,
you got guys playing music back to back to back. Shit, man, I feel it from a bit too. You know,
Huh?
playing the same music back to back to back on repeat.
Yo, that's
You know,
that hurts.
it's demonic, man.
The guy's not saying anything spiritual.
Productive.
It's like,
Isn't that the Haitian Barbie doll from Montreal? Doesn't she say that shit? That's so good. Ice cream so good. She says shit like that. But now she has cancer.
It's a New York guy? I don't know. I'm in the spirit.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Who's reading?
He doesn't know him. This is Matthew 6 and verse 21. It says, "For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also." You know, going to the fact that, you know, what you intake in, you know, your mind as well. You know what I mean? So you have to be watchful for
Fix
that
up your feet there, brother.
Huh?
Yeah, the brother is so twinkle toes nonsense. Go ahead, man.
Exactly. Yeah, you know, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also, man. So if you're not focus your mind on the things that are, you know, beneficial for your spirit, you know, watching lessons, reading, things of that nature, you know, it's gonna affect your spirit.
That's right.
Sure.
That's right.
You know, you gotta prioritize your focus, man. You know, of course we dibble and dabble in music and whatnot, but you can't let that be like the whole thing that you consume the whole day, man.
Right.
You know, the whole day you just consume music and just memes and shit.
No.
You know, and then what are you gonna pour out? Memes and music.
Yeah,
That's right.
You know, every time that same bar you listen to is gonna come in your mind. But you know, if you balanced it out, you watched more lessons and precepts and, you know, advices that you heard from the lessons. That's what's gonna come into your mind, man.
Yep.
You know, which we all been victim to that. But, you know, it's just a thing of doing better. Yeah, bro.
I watch lessons every day, multiple for long periods. Even when I'm driving in the car, I watch lessons, man. Listen to lessons. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a song.
You know, so because you're supposed to be baptized by the word, man. Means what? You're immersed.
Immersed, yeah.
Okay.
Submerged.
Go ahead, man.
That was in my piece.
And sometimes you sit in silence and think.
Yeah.
You know, upon the scripture, upon scriptures, upon righteousness, upon wisdom. You know.
Right. Yeah, I think King David said in one of the Psalms that I'm gonna meditate in your precepts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, just backing up the point. You just be there, just meditate upon the precepts.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
make it a force of habit.
Yeah.
You know.
Because brothers like to go into the prophecies and they go into these deep breakdowns and look up this word. Because a lot of brothers want to just sound deep.
Mm-hmm.
This truth is not about sounding deep.
Yeah.
This truth is about dealing with your inward man. That's what this truth is about. Dealing with your inward man, what you need to fix. Not focus on what everyone else needs to fix, but start with you. And then you could go to look at somebody else. Start with yourself. That's how it goes, man. All right? And then as you're building yourself, Yahweh Shai is supping with you more and more and more. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, Matthew 3:8. Bring forth therefore fruits meet for repentance. Yeah. So again, that inner man. Okay, that's the things those are the fruits meet for repentance.
Well, no. The fruits meet for repentance is talking about people that are worthy to be saved.
Okay.
Worthy to be saved. It's not talking about the fruits of the spirit. It's people worthy to be saved. Because he brought them wicked scribes and Pharisees. All right, and they were not fit.
Okay.
So who are these guys? Who told you? Who warned you to flee from the wrath to come, man? Listen, man. When you bring someone meet for repentance. That's why John the Baptist. He was a concerner of a judger of spirits. Okay. But the thing is, man, you gotta be the person that's gonna come in the right spirit. He's gonna be the one that's like a child. Okay, meaning he's ready to learn.
Yep.
He's ready to learn. He's ready to absorb rather. Okay, and change himself when he hears something about himself, man. Okay. All right, so that he can be better, because his mindset is to be better. You know. So that's what you should be focused on. That's what this truth is about, man. Okay, and when you do that, the scripture says if you do all these things, when the fruits of the spirit, you shall not fail.
Yeah.
You see? So I don't care how much breakdowns you know. I don't know how much because a lot of people memorize breakdowns. A lot of people memorize things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not about that. You need to do that. Don't get me wrong. You need to know these things. But my thing is that alone is not doesn't determine whether you're of the elect. What's going to determine of the elect is, do you have the fruits of the spirit? See? Because you could have all the precept prophecies, and if your spirit ain't upgraded, you're not going to make it.
Pharisees.
Yeah, it's like the Pharisees, man.
You're gonna be of those that said, Lord, Lord, didn't we prophesy in thy name?
Yeah. You're not gonna make it, man. What you got, bro? Go ahead.
Okay, this is 2 Peter 1 and verse 5. And beside this, giving all diligence, add to your faith virtue, and to virtue knowledge, and to knowledge temperance, and to temperance patience,
Yeah.
and to patience godliness, and to godliness
Good.
brotherly kindness.
Yeah. Hold on. Read that from the top, brother. Salakia.
2 Peter 1 and verse 5. And beside this, giving all diligence, add to your faith virtue.
Add to faith virtue. Okay. So you want to have that right, the right character. Okay. Go ahead.
And to virtue knowledge.
Knowledge. You gotta have the faith, the right character. You have to have the knowledge. Go ahead.
And to knowledge temperance.
And when you have the knowledge, you gotta have temperance. You gotta be able to control your spirit. Okay. These are things you should be listening to this and studying. What do I have to sharpen up here, man? Go ahead.
And to temperance patience.
Patience. A lot of brothers need patience, man. A lot of brothers, they in traffic and they lose their mind. Oh, you know, growling like a bear, man.
This is the fast.
Oh, and then their brother call you, Khan, what's going on? Because you're in traffic. Everyone's gets cursed out. Now you got to learn to have patience, man.
Yeah.
We gonna have to wait in lines
Yeah.
when probably when them rations come, man, or something like that. You know, when they ration out the things at the grocery store, then we have to wait in line for COVID. The COVID-19, we have to wait in line, man. You know, yo, bro. Anyways, man. Anyways, go ahead, man. The brother's in crutches. My brother was in crutches. That brother, yo, go to wait in the line for me so you can get that. I don't like lines. I said, yo, brother, this is serious. Go ahead, man. No, but brothers, that's how brothers upgraded, you know. But still, you know, but brothers upgraded, you know. You know, but that shows you brothers need to work on what? Patience.
Yeah.
That shows you, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, and you might be praying for patience, and then the Lord puts you in situations like that for you to practice that patience, you know, and then you might just fumble the situation that could help to better your patience, man. You know, because a lot of the prayers that we ask for, things we ask for, you know, the Lord will answer with opportunities. You know, put you on a line, and then go. Now you got to practice your patience. You know?
But that's it, you know. But the Lord, you know, the Lord is going to put you in those situations anyway. If He wants you to get the patience, He's going to put you in the situations to get the patience. You know, or He may use a brother to say, "Nah, you going to learn patience? Come. Nah, I don't want to. No, just come through. You know, and you going and through that, what He's doing, shaving off that lack of patience. You know, hey man, we're all work in progresses, man, and we got to do the work. We got to do the work, man. The things which we hate to do, we're going to have to do it. The Lord said what? Denying yourself, man.
Yep. Right.
We have to deny ourselves, man. It's not about what we want, man. You know? Even that lesson that brother did, you know, like he went into like deal. It was an excellent lesson. Every brother should watch that lesson. Excellent lesson. Okay? But he went into how he, you know, his conduct, the brother's conduct when they go places, right? And then he went into, you know, him talking to people and yeah, you know, he's always, you know, friendly with people, so to speak, you know, kind of thing. And I said, yeah, man, that's a good thing, you know, and even me, because sometimes I don't want to be bothered with these people, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of have a cold spirit. I don't want to be bothered with these people, you know. But then sometimes it's not about you. Sometimes you got to put yourself to the side and just use wisdom. You know? So that's one of the things I got from that too. Although I do talk to people, but I talk to people when I feel like talking to people. You understand what I'm saying? But maybe I need to I need to do it more, because sometimes people get a cold. I know they get a cold vibe from me too. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's because it's not about me. It's not about what I want all the time. You understand what I'm saying? It's about denying yourself. This is what this truth is about, and you get better like that, man. I'm not saying every fucking day, every time, every second, Yeah, you gotta do that, you know, because every brother has a different spirit. But you gotta lead from your spirit a bit to be better.
That's right, yeah.
You see?
I was thinking about that.
Go ahead.
That's part of what we read. One of the, what was the people? Okinawa. The thing that prolonged the life
Socialized.
was the
That's right.
the sense of community.
That's right.
You know, so that's part of it too, man. That's wisdom. You know,
Yep.
you just communicate with people, having conversations.
Yes, that's true.
You know, that could just imagine what you could do for that person. You having that conversation with them could have just made the highlight of their day.
Yeah.
You know, because they're probably going through a bad day, and then, give them some good words. There's a precept on that in Proverbs. You know how that a good word spoken in due season. How well is it? You know.
Yep.
It's like something navel to thy bones.
Yep. Life to that. Yep.
Life to thy bones.
Yep.
So these things you gotta put into practice too.
Yeah, and another thing he mentioned too is like, what about you see these people in a time of trouble,
Yeah.
and then they remember you.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna give you that extra thing of gas.
Yeah,
although
yeah.
we're not supposed to give extra.
Yeah.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
So all of those things could work for your benefit, just being like that
That's right.
in your daily life. So that it was a heavy lesson, man.
Yeah, that's what it
And
says.
it should have had more views. You see, when you do those type of deep lessons, see, brothers don't like that. Those lessons I love. Like I said, I'll probably watch that 3 times. Okay?
Did you share it?
But, I shared it on my video.
On your video, okay.
It's in the description, right? So, but the thing is this: is that the matter of fact, I'll try to put it. But you should see my video. You should go to my video, see it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, what the hell was I about to say, man?
It's not being viewed.
Huh?
It's not being watched. You don't get a lot
Yeah, they don't get a lot of views, man. You know, because brothers, sometimes they don't like those videos, but those are the videos you need to build yourself up, man. Those are the videos. I love those videos.
Character development.
Go ahead, man.
Even that's what it says. As we were saying, it says, "Be at peace with all men."
Yeah.
Because you never know who's who.
Oh, make ye friends of the mammon of this world. Part of that is being you don't know who can benefit you. You really don't know who. You got so much people on the earth, you don't know who could benefit you. You looking at it, racist devil. I be thinking like that too sometimes. You're a little racist, but then you don't really know who's who. You know, sometimes people just have mean looks on their face, and he might be the devil. So they're gonna lose. And Esau's done. He's finished. We don't have to do nothing. Esau's finished. We can be nice. We can pat Edith. We can pat Esau on the back.
That's right.
It doesn't matter. He's done. He's finished.
How you doing in your kingdom? Enjoy the last hours.
Right. Oh, like let's go one line from our favorite rapper back in the day. He said, and I'm gonna probably I was thinking earlier I'm gonna get a shirt that says that. It says killing him is way too generous.
Oh.
Okay?
You gotta let him
I know these niggas sick on earth, I'd rather leave them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like so it's like, yo, Esau's done. He's finished. What do we have to be mad at? We got the kingdom coming. We about to rule forever. He's not coming back up. He's about to go to perpetual shame. So let's say he is an Edomite. You're being nice with a racist Edomite. What's that going to do? You just go. The only thing we should do is show our excellence, and let them get mad at that. How excellent of character we are.
Yeah.
They get mad at that.
You can see it in their face.
It doesn't sit right with them.
You understand?
Yeah.
How our conversation is high level.
Yeah.
You know? How they really can't, there's nothing they can say against us.
Yeah.
Oh, remember they had nothing against Daniel?
Yeah.
They had nothing against Daniel.
It's perfect.
He's perfect. So they had to make shit up.
Yeah.
So let that shine. Let that show. You know? Let that show, man. You see? It's a good thing. That's right. Any last precepts? Last precepts?
I'm gonna keep reading.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Hey man, hey brother. One thing I know, bro, because even brothers told me too. I know how to talk to people, bro, and I can see the difference of when I talk to people. And someone else talks to us. Like, okay, you don't know how to. And there's certain people. I remember there was one chick. She was at the bar. She's like, "Oh my God, you know how to make friends with everybody." You know, but you see that's practice too, right? Because that's not really I was not used to like that. I practiced this.
Yeah, you practice.
I put this into motion. You know? You know? Go ahead.
Me, I was more like that in the world, but when I came into the truth, I closed that door.
For sure.
But now I gotta.
You got to put it back out. Because it's useful. It's useful.
Yeah, I know how useful it is.
Yeah.
You know, to be like that. It's open doors. Man.
Yeah, open doors. That's right, brother. For their open doors. The mammon of this world, brother.
That's
We
right,
don't
that's
know who the mammon could be. That could be the mammon.
That's right. That's
You
right.
find out this dude owns 50 billion buildings in Montreal. We don't know.
He's looking for someone to
Hey, to manage it.
To manage them, yeah.
We don't know what the hell's going on. So we got to practice this Akiums with a Z. Okay. So and even me, I'm a little willing. I'll increase it.
Yeah.
You know, because you just be mad. You just be mad at
Yeah.
at the world. You motherfucking
Yeah.
demons. You know? Yeah, you be pissed,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I know.
Fuck this motherfucker looking at, you know?
Yeah.
Clenching the teeth.
Yeah. But we can't be, with this brother. One time we were going to go do something with Ishmael. We'll get out of order. With the book of Ishmael, right? I mean, the book of... we're going to go do something, right? And then Ishmael was there. And the brother was looking at Ishmael. But we were doing something, you know? We were doing something like, some business thing. And Ishmael, you look at Ishmael, you want to kill Ishmael, so I have to kind of give him a little nudge under the table, brother. Relax, brother. You know? Cause he's looking at Ishmael, you have to put it. But you know, it may not be it's subconscious. It may not be the brother probably wasn't looking at him like on purpose.
No.
But it's deep down in his mind.
Yeah.
What he's thinking is showing, or what he's, you know,
That's
So
it.
these are the things we have to try to control.
That's it.
But it's all practice. I do that too. I look at certain people, I get them, and I have to try to catch myself.
Yeah.
You know, or sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
You know.
But there comes the benefit of a brother, you know? It says, that precept you bring out the face.
Oh, as water enters the face.
Oh, that's true. Yep.
So the heart of man to man.
Wow, that's
exactly.
deep.
Yeah, see, first, you know, somebody you don't know.
Yeah.
And shit,
Yep.
bro. Like, damn.
Yeah. Hey, we gotta come. You gotta come to the way you get to people. People open up to you too. You come to them soft,
Yeah.
right? Softness could be in speech, but also in the way your face is. When you smile,
Yes.
that's a softness that comes with that.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a welcomingness
Yeah.
that comes with that.
Yeah.
You know?
Always telling me that, man.
There's a formation.
Smile.
Yeah. They always tell us that. Yeah.
It's a blessing and a curse, though. Sometimes.
But you know what? That's what I'm saying. You got to know what you're doing, and sometimes at your job, these motherfuckers ain't gonna benefit you. So you ain't got to. It depends. It depends. Who you got a bunch of low life motherfuckers that you don't give a fuck.
Hear your story. Hear your life story about it.
But when you're going around the earth, you don't know who you're bumping into. Oh, the scriptures say, "Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, because some have entertained angels unawares."
That's right.
You know what I'm saying, brother?
Yeah.
You see?
There's a particular training that we're doing, and they're saying that verbal language is one of the most important.
Yeah.
Like,
Non-verbal.
Non-verbal.
Non-verbal, yep.
Non-verbal.
It's
80%.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, body language, non-verbal. That's what I meant.
Facial
So,
expressions.
you know, your facial expressions plays it's heavily important in communication. Man.
Yes, sir.
And how you communicate, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like looking at you with a mean mug. I like you, brother. I like you. Yeah.
Well, you're gonna think you're a bit off.
Yeah. Something's not right.
Oh, okay. All right. Look at the time. Yeah. So that's it. Anyways, this is at 18%. So okay, that's it on that. You got more?
There's more.
Okay, go ahead.
It says 2 Peter 1 and verse 6, and to knowledge temperance, and to temperance patience, and to patience godliness, and to godliness brotherly kindness, and to brotherly kindness charity.
Brotherly kindness. You know, you got to be kind to brothers, man. You know. Go ahead.
For if these things be in you and abound, they make you that ye shall neither be barren.
Charity is love. Okay, go ahead.
For if these things be in you
But if those things be in you, you see,
and abound, they make you that you shall neither be barren nor unfruitful in the knowledge of our Lord Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, so that's it. And there's another one that says you shall not fail.
Yeah.
So you're not going to fall off if those things are in you. If those things are in you, the Lord is going to work with you. You know, the Lord's gonna work with you, man. If those things are in you, man. But then you got people those things are not in them, but they're there at the camp, they're reading, but those things are really not in them, man. Towards the brothers, man. You know, and within himself, you know. Go ahead.
Verse 9, but he that lacketh...
Oh, I did a lesson not too long ago. If you don't have brotherly love, you're really not in the truth. Go ahead.
But he that lacketh these things is blind and cannot see afar off.
That's right.
And has forgotten that he was purged from his old sins.
Yeah.
Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall.
That's it. Oh yeah, you do these things, you shall never fall, man. Okay, so be diligent, man, to do these things, man. Okay, okay, and also, also be diligent. Period.
That's it.
That's another thing. You got to be diligent. Okay, then you got to add that too, because the Lord said if you're lukewarm, He's gonna spew you out. So you got to add that in there too. You know.
And all these things, you add that. Even if those things are beneficial for the truth, but they're beneficial also for the world. You know, you add all these things in the world. You know, there's a reason why Joseph became the second in command in Egypt, because he applied those things.
That's true.
There's a reason why Daniel was in the position that he was, because he applied those things.
And King Nebuchadnezzar, he loved Daniel. He adored Daniel, man. He was even worried. He was pissed. And then he fucking threw their ass in the lions. And he came to visit Daniel. Did your God protect you? Because he couldn't go back on it. It'll make him look bad. Make him look like a weak, double-minded king. You know? But then he went there, did your God save you? Basically he said, come, you know? He was happy, man. And they said, take him out immediately. You know? And they threw their ass in there, man.
He went straight to the decree room.
Yeah.
Everyone has to find out.
That's right.
No one can speak evil of Daniel's God.
Right. That's right. Well, what if Daniel said, you fucking heathen?
Oh.
You goddamn fucking Syrian king. You know, but it's what we know we're over the heathen. But if he's looking at him every time the king goes to, you know, he's behind him. And then the other people are watching him looking. The way the Jew Daniel, he looks at you with hatred, my lord. Yes, I've seen it too. It's hatred. You know.
That's part of understanding your environment too, man. Because Daniel was in captivity. We're in captivity during that time. So you know in your captivity, there's no way until Yahushua comes back, you're gonna be above. So you do what you need to do, man.
If possible.
If possible, be busy with all men. It's gonna work to your benefit, man. You know.
That's right.
It's part of wisdom.
Yep. That's it, man. So with that, we're going to close up. We're going to give all the praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, B'chakodash. The belongs to the apostles and elders of great millstone salutations. Much love and respect to you, Akib, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. Shalom.